最后一名守卫者。乌尔特科特加利克教授的作业1。加利克乌尔特科特的头盔，管理员的乐之乌尔特管理员的乐之哀歌，管理员格莱德文穆恩想和我谈地图，霍格华呼噜燕地管理员的乐之哀大厅，收藏箱大厅。许多任务都有咒语或等级要求。存取你的任务日志以检视任务要求，并追踪教授的作业以学习。力量和控制咒语可以帮助你对付较小的敌人。透过练习，你甚至可以操纵咒语冷却时间来无限期地对付敌人。
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
圆圈按钮路莫斯，三角按钮 R2 按钮，三角按钮指派顶部，圆圈按钮指派右侧，交叉按钮分站，拉锁术，强力，使用强大的力量驱离各种类型的物体和敌人。虽然无法对敌人造成直接伤害，但你可以把敌人和消葬。变形学，在万英室内施法时使
Might I trouble you for a moment of your time? Pardon me, but I wonder if I might speak with you.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Go on, take the moon. Go on, take the moon. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving.
I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear.
等级40 ESC 键返回
Use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the
Rebellion.
scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
我很乐意帮忙。我不想要惹。
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahamora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
few? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
我靠！
靠近并与所互动，以释放解锁魔咒阿哥路莫斯。实用，能在黑暗环境中照亮周围，或是去5滴滴酱。强力，靠近并与所互动，以释放解锁魔咒阿哥哈摩拉。
Aloha Mora.
左操作杆，移动绿色星火；右操作杆，移动红色星火。圆圈按钮，返回。使用左操作杆和右操作杆来移动星火，并旋转刻度盘，直到2个相应的装置均被启动，以解除锁定。
交易位置消失不太懂。使用移动星火并旋转盘度，直到2个相应的装置均为被启动。啥什么？我不太懂。靠背，打车攻略。
Aloha Mora.
左操作杆，移动绿色星火；右操作杆，移动红色星火。圆圈按钮，返回。蛮简单的。蛮简单的，还好，很难。
Well done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
等级40，圆圈装备，天赋咒语，冰冻咒精通，命中被冰冻咒冰冻的敌人，会以纷纷战精通，纷纷战命中敌人时可穿透并攻击。黑魔法，核心，万英式等级40。
Revelio.
贝格教授，我是你最释放现行以揭示权威人物和敌人的位置，让你可以侦察前方并保持不被。
Revelio.
使用 L2 按钮和 R2 按钮来引诱毫无戒心的敌人。
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poor, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between us.
I wouldn't be a... You are to be remanded at once.
没看到。
再试一次。你可将4个咒语分配给你的咒语组，可用天赋点数购买3个额外咒语组。实战指南。
Revelio.
等级设定值储存游戏珀西瓦尔拉克汉的是空白存杰多的安息储存完成。释放现情以揭示权威人物和
Revelio.
使用 L2 按钮和 R2 按钮来引诱毫无戒心的敌人。
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
左操作杆，移动绿色星火；右操作杆，移动红色星火。圆圈按钮，返回。
Loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. Bruce.
Revelio.
Mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins.
Alohomora.
左操作杆，移动绿色星火；右操作杆，移动红色星火。圆圈按钮，返回。
Revelio. Leviosa.
What are you up to now?
In the hospital wing on it.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Huh. I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? The Ravenclaw?
霍格华
I
兹
know
魔
when
法
I see
与
a
巫术
winning
学
bet,
院
and Ravenclaw
校
would
医
not
院
have been that.
执勤医者
Not this
霍
year,
林
anyway.
布兰妮护士。
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway, I had high hopes for Hufflepuff. I was finally going to learn the Quidditch rules.
It's a majestic sport. Encompasses the whole of the human condition.
How's that?
Well, all of the teamwork and flying about and the golden snitch. Rather a lot like life, isn't it?
If there ever was, I suppose you should.
Revelio.
镶嵌宝石的龟甲。
Hello, Hamora.
左操作杆，移动绿色星火；右操作杆，移动红色星火。圆圈按钮，返回。我亲爱的亚伯拉罕，你听。
Revelio. Hello, Hamora.
左操作杆，移动绿色星火；右操作杆，移动红色星火。圆圈按钮，返回。
Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
我很乐意帮忙。
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
我会继续寻找。总共有
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
我会继续寻找。
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance.
I did. Not every lock is as easy.
我会继续寻找。
Understood. I shall keep it up.
I appreciate that.
等级设定值储存游戏选项音讯选项三角按钮重设为游戏选项 PC 控制选辅助选镜头抖选单阅读器音50选单阅读器语音
Microsoft 色盲模式正常选单阅读器音量40色盲模式正常切换描选单阅读50 30 40 50镜头抖左撇子切换摇选单阅读器
Microsoft Team.
Oh, I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
任务全部加利克教授的作业1欧奈教授的作业欧奈教授想要我对漂浮在半空中的敌人实战测试拉索乌尔特科特的头盔我需要前往地图火米村跟随蝴蝶乌尔特科奥利凡德旋转南火米村在通往目标的道路上寻找呼噜燕。如果其已解锁，请考虑快速穿梭，或是当作已获得快速。在你的咒语组中保留一个强力、一个控制和一个伤害咒语，可让自己为大多数的战斗场景做好应对的准备。
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Hello there, nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Serona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day?
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
我很高兴听你这么说。
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
谢谢你。
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
谢谢你。
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow the other day. They don't scare you.
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Never tolerated them in my own life, and certainly won't tolerate them going after my friends. Don't misunderstand me. They're dangerous wizards and shouldn't be trifled with. They should, however, be confronted and reminded, whenever possible, that the rest of us have each other's backs.
谢谢你。
Thank you, Serona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
就是
等级